All right, good morning, people. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Happy Friday, everyone. What's going on, Zoom guys? YouTube guys, welcome back. Welcome back, everyone. Hope everyone's having a good week so far. Goldie been on a madness again today. An absolute madness there. Just make sure. Where's everyone on Zoom today? Where's everyone? Did I post the link in the right place? 8 people. Where the hell is everyone? Everyone's taking the day off today, I think. Everyone's taking the day off. Hey, Sean, what's going on, man? I'm here. Good man. Good man. Good man. Our lads are still here on the grind. Goldie's had a pretty decent drop today. Pretty decent drop today on gold. Final day of the trading week. It's been a fantastic week again. Let's have a quick look at the news. We had some huge moves yesterday on gold in the New York session. What do we have today? We have retail sales for the pound coming up in about 1 hour. But in terms of US dollar news, nothing at all. Scheduled in anyway. Nothing scheduled in for the day for the US dollar. Glad to be back after need a break from the charts. Yeah, good to have you back, man. A break's always good. We in the markets are going nowhere, man, so a break is always good. Break is always good. Yeah. Gabe, same as me. I got some shorts on gold. I think I took about 40 ticks, and then price ripped down like 300, which I was like, pfft. I was looking for gold shorts today. I've been shorting gold a lot today. Yeah, I also got out way too early. Way too early. I got short around here on gold today, and I was just shorting into these lows here. Obviously, I like these daily lows. I like these lows down here. I just didn't expect it to drop so fast. But look at this daily, guys. We are, we're liquidating previous daily highs. This daily close with no bottom wick or very little bottom wick. So to me, today is a high chance we're going to squeeze all the way back down into here, which is still, another 150 ticks away, which was my whole reason for shorts today. I just didn't, I wasn't really anticipating such a big drop because Asia was pretty choppy today. So I just took this one candle from here to here. I didn't even get 70. I probably did get 70, but I was trading half risk. And yeah, then I actually set a hard TP here because I wasn't able to watch the charts. And then by the time my alerts went off, I looked at the charts and I was like, bam, we were just smashing lower. Which is good though, you're never going to get all of the move, but as long as you get your piece of the pie, man, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. As long as we get our piece. Yeah, great targets. That's the thing, man. That's really, really, really good targets. So I got about 358 on my top step. Just trading micros, which, it's still good, but I guess it's a little bit frustrating. Don't get me wrong, $350 is nothing to complain about. But when it could have been like 3,000 or at least 1,500, yeah, it's a little bit like, damn, I should probably hold these runners a little bit more. I'm not the best at holding runners, I'll be honest. I do like to just have my entry and get out. But in these markets, I guess it is good to hold these runners. Because we are running recently. We are running. But it's not very often we would see gold, drop that much at that time. at 4:30. It's a bit of a weird time for me as well. That's why I was trading micros. I wasn't trading micros because the range was so big. I actually had pretty small stops on this. But I was trading micros because I just didn't really like the range. So I got short around here-ish. No, sorry, this one here. I got short around here. Just risking off some of that. So I was only risking like 40 ticks. So I probably could have gone in full size and got about 50, but yeah, still a nice trade anyway. It was, the good thing is if you guys did short this or you did see the sells, the reason the shorts were so nice is because we were selling into where most people were trying to buy. So at least we weren't the ones that were trying to buy this. How many people do you think would have been trying to buy there on gold, sitting their stops either just down here or don't have stops and they're getting massively squeezed out right now? I personally think a lot. I'll run over that trade more when we do the top step stream in about an hour and a half. But for now, for the day on gold, I am still looking for further downside. I'm looking for downside on gold into them daily lows. However, I'm not going to be selling it here. I have to see a bit of a retracement. If I want to short gold, I want to short gold at least like back up at these levels. Which, I mean, if you break below, like start breaking these, yeah, I'll probably just sell it from there for like 100 ticks. But I would like to see a bit of a pullback before we do continue selling, because this is a very, very big drop down. Remember, guys, 6:35 London time is where we have seen some really nice moves recently. So let's keep it on that 6:35 London time. And we'll see if we can maybe even scalp a little bit of a pullback on a different account. We'll scalp a bit of a pullback. Had that trade with broke even too. Yeah, I got break even on one of my accounts as well, man. I shorted this 5-minute flip. Some accounts I had a better entry. This one I didn't. And I also hit like around 43. So I was break even. And then this just got me. So it got me a break even on some of my accounts. But I got it on 2 of my accounts. It literally came up, tapped me a break even and stopped me out. I wanted to get back in because I was like, rejection from here without grabbing the lows is a fantastic retail trap. I was like, oh, maybe we're going to have a little bit of a pullback first before I can re-enter. Lucky I still had it on my other accounts, and then we just absolutely dropped. Absolutely dropped. I got short here today on gold as well. Where did I get short today? I got short somewhere in Asia as well on some other accounts. I got quite a few decent shorts today. But yeah, for today on gold, guys, we're going to see if we can squeeze this back lower in the London session. We had some amazing buys yesterday in the New York session, which we will talk about later. But let's look about what we can get for this pre-London session, because that 6:30 open has been very, very good recently. Very, very good. Which it could give us a bit of a pullback, kind of inverse head and shoulders here. I'll look for downside if we actually just break these levels, then I'll look for shorts all the way down into here. But for this pre-London open, I wouldn't be too surprised to see gold have a little bit of a pullback. A little bit of a pullback. Yeah, great targets. That's it, man. That's the thing. It's like all of my trades, they have to have targets. Every single one. If I don't have targets, I wouldn't have shorted a 5-minute liquidity grab. That's the main thing. I'm up about 2,200 on one of my top step accounts this week, which is very nice. I just took a payout from this one as well. I'm going to take another payout soon. Where are we? This week's been amazing. This week has been amazing. This month has been amazing. This month has probably been one of the best months I've had on gold in maybe ever, to be honest. This may be one of the best months I have ever had in the markets. This is just one of my accounts. All of my accounts are up very, very, very well this month, and personal. Yeah, it's probably been one of the best months I have ever seen on gold. And the equity curve continues. This is the same one that we were trading and showing you guys on the trading retreat. We're still climbing. We're still climbing. This was a payout. I am going to take... what are we at? Let me show you guys. I got about 5,300 sat in here on this one account, so I am going to take half of that out. What's that? Quick maths. 2,650. I'm going to take that out today. I'm going to lock this one out when we go on stream, though. But yeah, it has been an absolutely incredible month. We've all been absolutely crushing it. Same as you guys on Zoom and you guys on YouTube. Everyone's been fucking crushing it this month. And that's the thing, you got to take advantage of these markets whilst they're hot. Because, you never know. May could just be a really slow, boring month and not a lot might happen. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be. But it could happen. And that's fine as long as you're maximizing these good months. Good morning, man. Good morning. Yeah, I'm going to look for a retracement as well. I wonder if you're going to squeeze a little bit lower, though. 15 just grabbed the highs and closed bearish. So I'm going to wait for the 6:30 London time personally. You just grab these highs and actually close bearish. Not to say we can't squeeze higher. You maybe re-grab the lows, re-break some highs, and you can have a little bit of a retracement. The only way I would take a retracement trade is if you have made money on the way down, which I have. So if I wanted to risk some of the money I've made on the way down, I can. But to start buying just yet after a 400 tick, 300 tick push down is a little bit aggressive. But you are re-grabbing the 15 lows. You are at decent support. So yeah, a retracement from here is pretty logical. Even just have a bit of a pullback, even a pullback trade, you could be talking like a 100 tick move. So yeah, there's no patterns, just ranging. Yeah, we've had a massive push down. We're at a big level of support in a bit of a range. Remember, guys, that 6:30 close is going to be very key here. That's going to be what I'm going to wait for my trade because I've seen so many good London moves at that time. I'm just going to wait for it. We've had opportunities every single day this week at 6:35. Yeah, but that's been grabbed 4-hour low. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, it's going to be an easy target. That 4-hour low, yeah, easy target actually. You're gonna come down and squeeze that low. Yeah, I would like that to short. I would like to short into that, man. I'd like to short into that. I look at this daily and I go, I mean, shorts today, but this is why shorts today were so nice. This is why I wish I kind of held this longer because you grab yesterday's high, you're gonna flip bearish. You never really create a bottom wick yesterday. That's like a 400 tick retracement. I think yesterday's low is going to be a really nice target for us today. Whether it happens in London, I'm not too sure, but I think this low here is going to be a really, really easy target. Now, I'm not saying we can't retrace before that. We easily could. But anyone who's probably looking for more of a swing position here on gold, I would imagine a lot of people are probably trying to do this. And that's a 150 tick stop. That could be a very nice intraday trade for us. If we break out here in the next 30 minute, guys, after grabbing these highs here, you've grabbed the 30 minute highs. If we close bearish, I'm going to short this 635 candle. I'm going to short it all the way down to here. The 20% off is just for new users, man. If it doesn't work, you may have already joined before. I don't have a code at the minute, unfortunately. Bearish close here, guys. I'm going to look for sells. I'm going to wait for that close, though. Just because that time has been an absolute sweet spot this week. An absolute sweet spot. But how have you guys all found this month so far? Yeah, we still got another week, but how's everyone found the month? Another week, we got another 3, well, including today, we got another 4 trading days. But how's everyone's month been? Has it been a good month, a losing month, a learning month? Like, there's no bad answer. But how's everyone found it? I know a lot of you guys in Discord have been absolutely crushing it. Absolutely crushing it. I've got 9 minutes to discuss. I'd like to short it now, but learning month. Good man. Good man. It's good. Life changing in the market has taught me a lot. Nice. It's good. It's good. I really wanted to buy NASDAQ yesterday. I don't know it enough to want to trade it, but I really wanted to buy this breakout yesterday. I wouldn't have held it this long, but I was like, you're coming close back to this downward trend. I was like, there's a high chance you're going to get a nice pop here. And even from here to here on NQ at one contract would have been a huge trade. I really wanted to buy this yesterday. So I'm going to keep an eye on NASDAQ a little bit more. I really wanted that trendline breakout yesterday. I was overall bullish on it as well, given the higher time frame outlook. It was a really, really nice push. We'll have a look more at that after as well. So we just came down, just grabbed these lows here, guys. It's been a green month. Nice, Corey. Definitely my most consistent to date. Amazing, man. Still learning the strategy. Amazing. Amazing. Yeah, it has been honestly probably the best month I've yeah, Top Step's tempting me. 100%. The more I look at it, the more I break down. I'm like, man, it actually does move very well. I just didn't think it ever moved in the London session. But it's been moving very, very well. Very, very well. I had to learn to size down. Yeah, me too. Me too. Got a lot of profits and gave them back. Crazy moves, but learned a lot to adapt. Yeah, amazing, man. I've traded probably half the size I would normally trade. It's definitely been a sizing down month, that's for sure. 100%, man. Blew some combines and express fund accounts. Well, take a step back and figure out why, man. What did you maybe do right or wrong? There's nothing wrong with losing accounts as long as you are understanding what went wrong and learning from it. Moved off NAS for S&P. Yeah, I think the S&P does move nicer intraday. Hey, Chow, what's going on, man? A lot of self-realization and self-growth month. Amazing. That's good. That's good. That's what we like to hear. That's what trading is all about. Trading is about self-growth. It's not just about the charts. Took me a long time to learn that as well. Daniel Holmes in the house. What up, man? Look, he's got a green badge next to his name because he joined the community here on YouTube. Big dog in the house. Did you get any trades today, Daniel? I know you did. I think I saw in your story, or was that yesterday? Did you take a Nasdaq trade yesterday as well? Which is funny because I was looking at Nasdaq buys yesterday. You had a decent sell off in Asia, and then yeah, starting to look at Nas. Yeah, I've started to look at it since the guys on Top Step keep asking me to break it down. It's like, and the thing is with Nas, like if you trade from like even from like here into here, like that's a big trade. Like it's a really, really big trade. It moves very, very big. And yeah, I've been seeing and calling some really nice moves on it recently. I think today's gonna be a little bit tough, but I was so tempted to take these buys yesterday. I just didn't have a combine to be able to take it. But if I had a combine, I would have loved to have just fired up a little tester trade. I should have taken out one of these like riskier ones, but yeah, I wasn't too sure. It was a very, very nice move though. Like huge moves, massive move, which is good for the stocks though. I got some long-term stock plays and it was pretty beautiful for that, but I would love to have day traded as well. What we got? We got 5 minutes to the 30-minute close, guys. If we grab these lows and start closing back above, we could look for a bit of a 635 retracement here. Let's see. Where could we pull back to? Maybe here? Pull back into them areas. You guys on YouTube, drop a like for the stream as well. Remember, go live on the Top Step channel in about an hour as well, but we still got a decent amount of time here as left. See if we get that 635 scalp that we've been pretty much seeing all week. Could be looking for a pullback higher today at the 635 candle, especially if this 30 minutes starts to wick up a bit more. If it closes bearish, then we'll look for some sells down into here. If it can wick back up, I'll look for a little bit of a pullback trade. I am going to be trading on a different account. I'm not going to trade my London account today because I am going to take a payout this evening. I'm going to take a payout this evening, so I don't want to take any stupid trades on this one. So we'll trade one of the Asian ones instead.
You're lagging.
Hmm?
You're lagging.
I'm lagging?
You're behind.
Really? Yeah, in about a couple of seconds, isn't it? Should only be a couple of seconds. YouTube does like a little lag of a couple of seconds.
Now, drinking your water.
Yeah, it does it a couple of seconds.
Oh, they can hear me.
Yeah. Looks like a bit of a head and shoulders on the hourly. Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. I agree. It's a pretty logical place. If I was looking for an overall like swing short, I'd be looking for this. Definitely a nice head and shoulders, man. I see that for sure. 4 hour is, oh, you look at that. It came right down to the 4 hour lows. Now that is interesting. Oh, that kind of makes me, yeah, that makes me want to buy even more. You just came down. You've liquidated previous 4 hour lows. You're at massive support. Even for a retracement back up into like these areas, Could be a little bit of a pullback. How do you got to the 4 hour? You got 3.5 hours till this 4 hours is going to close. This 4 hour could easily have a bit of a retracement. I don't want to be selling that 4 hour support. I wanted to sell into it, which is what I did do. Let's see, there's no top wick on this 15, a little one, but if this can wick back up, remember guys, 635 is the sweet spot here on gold, so let's see if we get a good move again. Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday we had, what day? We took our 635 trade. We've got a couple minutes here. We took our 635 trade on Tuesday, so what did it, I don't think we watched it on Monday. What did it do on Monday? Let's have a look. 635, where are we? 635. No, 5 a.m. it came in, 635. It did continue pushing up, yep. Had a pretty decent push up. So a decent push Monday, decent push Tuesday. Wednesday, did we look at it? I don't know if we did. We'll have a look in a second. So we've got 2 minutes. What did it do Wednesday? Wednesday, 635. 635, yeah. Big. Oh, that was the one. That was the one. Yeah. Huh? Oh yeah, that was a beautiful one. 6:35 on Wednesday came up, grabbed the highs, closed bearish, huge push down. 6:30 London time. Well, that was actually before London. 6:15. 6:35 continued pushing it. There was a very nice sell yesterday at that exact same time. Here. Let's see. 1 minute, guys. 1 minute. We're gonna get this 30-minute close. We're gonna see if we're gonna get this pre-London volume. You just came down. You've grabbed the lows. You've closed back above this range. The only thing is, if you are going to take this pre-London range, it is a range. There's no real liquidity. You kind of grab the highs and push lower. But let's watch it because I'm interested if this sweet spot on gold does keep moving. Which if it does when I go to Europe, I'm going to be getting up extra early. Extra early. Yeah, you do have that double top on the 30. These ones here. Thing is though, you did grab these highs and close bearish. That's why I'm not too sure about this one. I can kind of see it either way. I mean, if anything, if the 30 does close as bearish as this, I think lower would make sense. 46 seconds here. $15, not much of a top wick. You're going to get a bearish 30-minute close, bearish 15 close, a very bearish 30-minute close. Let's see, we're going to see this volume here, guys. See if this flips bullish or not in the next 26 seconds. If it doesn't, I think we're going to top wick and squeeze lower. Let me get up my other account here. NQ, no, not NQ. 13 seconds here, guys. Let me fire up the account here. So 30 minutes just closed bearish. Grabbing the highs, grabbing the lows. I don't really see a 635 play this morning. You may squeeze a little bit lower, but you couldn't really break the support. It's probably the least nicest 635 push close we have seen. I think you probably squeeze lower here. Regrabbing the lows. If you flip bullish, could you have a pullback? Because you're now coming down, you're regrabbing the lows. Thing is, it grabbed highs and closed bearish, so I can't really buy this. What would the flip of the high look like? Yes, bit of a tough range. No, I don't like the 635 trade today, guys. I don't see much. To be honest, I can see it squeezing lower. But that 30-minute didn't really close. It did close bearish, but if we can, yeah, it may squeeze from here. If we can close below, I'll look for a sell. Down into here. Let's see if we can actually close below here. Oh yeah, here's getting that nice push now. Let's see, 5-minute bearish closure. I'm going to see if I can short this down to here. Yeah, nice. 30-minute grab the highs, close bearish. Big support though. Big support. There's a lot of wicks here. Yeah, there's that squeeze down now low. Decent squeeze here, guys. This is why I said I'm not buying gold. I'd buy gold if we break back above here on an intraday, but buying around here was risky before that 635. Or just 630 close. Let's see the first 5 minute here. Long at 33.25. 33.25. Not yet. If we break back above here, I'll long. But I don't want to long after that 30-minute grab highs and actually close bearish. The candle was bearish. Keep it simple. Grab highs and the body was bearish. So I don't want to buy it just yet. If we break back above, you know, I'll consider some longs. But to be honest, I want to be trading how that 30-minute closed. We came up, we grabbed some highs, we had a decent bearish close. We have some massive, massive daily lows down here as well, which I don't want to see it rip before London, but it easily could, like we have seen recently. Yeah, we're going to get some shorts here. I'm going to wait for the 5 close, guys. 2 minutes. If we close like this, I'm going to short. I'm going to try and short all the way down to here. 70 ticks, 80 ticks. Risk off here. Solid push. Solid push here, guys. Nice call on the downside off that 30 close. I think this probably would have maybe trapped some people as well. Here. The reason I wouldn't buy this is because you didn't really close above. If we closed above here, I would have bought that. But you didn't close above. And the 30-minute close bearish, so I wouldn't want to be a buyer there. If we get an instant top wick here in the next 5 minutes, guys, I'm going to look to short. 15 re-breaking the lows as well. Short into at least these areas. What a push here, guys. What a push. This started since I shorted earlier. About 4 AM London time, we're almost down 100. We're literally down 400 ticks. Wow. Wowee. How much you risking? We'll see. Depends on the exit, man. We'll see. We'll see. See how much we push. Huge buys here on the book map. Good to know, man. Good to know. I don't look at it, but it's good to know. Maybe covering some shorts. I think it is a big 15 level. Look at this 5-minute push here. What a push. Let's see if we're going to get an instant top wick to sell it. That's a big breakout there. Really, really big breakout there. That's a solid 5-minute candle. Look at that. Wowee. 635 again, guys, with the massive sell-off there. You may have to be in before the seller. I don't know. That's a solid push. You get quick little instant top wick there. Right, where are we going to pull back to? Where are we going to pull back to? We're going to have a bit of a pullback. I'm going to see if I can sell it. I think it's a big 15 level. What would the break of the low look like, or the flip of the... You're risking about 30 ticks. Where's our line? Using it for about 70. Yeah, let me see if you can flip bearish. If you can't flip bearish, you break back above, then you could buy the 15 flip. Let's see. If we flip bearish, we can consider a sell stop. If we close back above, we may have some pullback buys. We can take either way now, because that's a pretty decent rejection here. Regrabbing the lows. Massive support. Although I do think with a squeeze down here, could squeeze a little bit higher. I'm putting in a sell stop here, guys, on the break of the 5-minute low. I don't think it's going to break, but just in case we get the big spike in volume, I want to have it. If we close back above, I will reconsider and see if we get some longs for a 5-minute fake out. That's a 78 tick push. Actually, now let me cancel. That does make sense. We're trying to break back above. Let's wait. Let's be patient. Let's be patient. Look at that. Solid. That was a... Even just if we did get short that 535, that's a 78 tick candle. Yeah, 5-minute fake out would actually be really nice. I would take that 5-minute fake out. 5-minute fake out, 15 holding the support. Let's see, let's see. Good spot on them buys, man. Yeah, fake out. I'm going to wait for the fake out. If we get a decent fake out, that would be nice. I want to see that. Let's see if we can close it. Oh, we're going to flip again. It's teasing us. It is teasing us. Looks like we probably are going to fake out. How was that 30? Yeah, regrabbing the 30 lows. Big support. Yeah, we got volume, exactly, man. We got volume. That's the main thing. We got volume. And if we can fake out here, could we pull back all the way up into this area? Let's see. Play this little range from here to here. But yeah, that 635, it wasn't really easy to trade today, but that 635 had that decent move again. Very, very big spikes. Good for setup longs. Yeah, I think so, man. I think so. I want to see this 5-minute, see if we can, this 5-minute can actually break back above, confirm the fake out, and then I'll look to buy it. I have to see this 5-minute break back above here, though. Otherwise, I'm not interested. This could easily just roll over. Has to break back above. Do we re-go on the sell stop again? No, let's wait for the 5 close. Let's wait for the 5 close. So I have fake out buys above here. If not, if you re-break the lows, you're going to squeeze lower. So buys above this level, sells if you re-break these lows. Yeah, too early to say right now. Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. We'll see the 5-minute close. I would love it to break back above. We get fake out buys, but I don't really see too much just yet. Yeah, double fake out, yeah. Getting some good volume. This looks like it's going to flip to me. This looks like it's going to flip. Yeah, we're flipping lower again on Goldie. 5 minutes re-breaking the low. Holding this level. I'm going to be a little bit patient, guys. I'm going to be a little bit patient. Let's be a little bit patient. Had that 5-minute close. So 5-minute held closing, respecting the resistance. Couldn't break back above. Can't really break back lower. The 15 is still squeezing down. I don't really see too much here pre-London just yet, guys. I got buys if you can break back above. Otherwise, there's nothing to say we can't just continue rolling over. I'm not really too sure what's going to happen on this just yet. But that's fine. We stay patient. Yeah, it feels pretty trappy both sides. I agree, man. I agree. We got time. We got patience. We got time. If we're not sure, well, that's fine. We don't have to jump the gun just yet. Look at that owlie. Re-breaking the lows. Alright, who is that? Who's getting banned again? 5-minute come back down for the lows again. Couldn't close back above, no buys just yet. Yeah, please don't do that, man. How do I block that? It's really annoying. Squeezing lower here, guys. No, Sean, you're still getting banned. I know it was you. Sean did it under a different account. I know he did. I don't know how to do it. No top wick on this 5, having a little bit of a squeeze lower, come back down to break the lows. Decent push here on this 5 minute, guys. Decent push. I really wanted to short that 5 minute flip. Damn it. I really wanted to short this flipperoonie. What would you be running now? Like 30 ticks? Oh, that's okay. A little bit annoying, but it wasn't super confirmed, so decent squeeze there. That's alright. Downside liquidity targets here. All the way down here. Let's see, 15. Look at that, 15. Any rejection from here? Probably bring in some buyers. I see some stops sitting down below here. So maybe this 15 can close bearish. Then great. Then we can actually short. We can go back to our original bias of shorting into these daily lows. Look at this daily now, guys. Flipping bearish, coming right down for yesterday's low. What a push here, guys. What a push. 635 with the volume. What a push there. What a push. That 5 minute really threw me off. It was looking like we were going to break back above, but I mean, you broke the level, you held it, you squeezed lower. Like that's a, you couldn't break back above. That's a 60 tick push down. We still have room all the way back down to like 33.05 though, so there's room. Yeah, you literally trade 6 to 7 a.m. and be done 100%, man. It's been incredible. It's been absolutely incredible. Like literally insane. Look at this volume. Look at this volume. Wow, 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 wow. Coming all the way down for them lows. Anyone who's buying here is getting rinsed. Absolutely rinsed. You come all the way down for these lows here as well. And probably this low here. Damn it. That's the reason I wanted sells. That 5 minute really just really threw me. This is the reason I want sells. 30 minute grab the highs, close bearish. Ripping down. Made a lot of sense. The lower time frame just screwed me there. Wasn't even invalid at this point. It just it was just so much volume back higher. Perfect double bottom here now as well, guys. Gonna get the 15 close here in 12 seconds. If we get top wick, then maybe we can look to sell. We just get a massive 15 minute breakout there. I shorted. Nice. Yeah, nice. Good man. Well done. Good job. You followed the plan. Good job, man. You're probably going to squeeze lower here as well. Good short, man. Well done. Beautiful short. Beautiful short. Yeah, no signal. Yeah, where was the signals, man? Yeah, right before we shot off 300 ticks in Asia. Yeah, literally insane, man. Absolutely insane. There you go, coming all the way down for that lower liquidity here as well, guys. Ah, it's a real shame. Fuck, that's the whole short I wanted. That would have been literally came straight down for all of our liquidity lows. That's tough. That's tough. That's what I said. You break these lows, you're gonna come all the way down to here. Anyone buying here is getting absolutely rinsed on gold. That's a 120 tick range in the past like 15 minutes. Coming down to all of our liquidity levels. Well, at least we, although we did call it pretty well, at least we weren't the ones trying to buy this. That's what I'm saying. There was no reason to buy this. You had buys in the break back above. You couldn't break back above. You continued squeezing down. Huge. $900 on MGC Combine. Amazing, Jimmy. Good work. Amazing work. Yeah, then that 5 minute opened with no top. We can just squeeze lower. That's why the 5 minute can be tough sometimes. Look at that 15. Even this 15 flip, what you got right now, you got another 50 ticks. Man. Crazy ranges, crazy ranges. Fulfilling all of our liquidity levels. That's really tough. Really tough. Would have been done for the week. That's 150 tick range fulfilled since we've been sat here. That's crazy. The whole reason I was saying these levels, guys, is all based on that daily time frame. All based on that daily time frame. People try and jump in this swing long, stop sitting down just below. Coming all the way back down to fill in that gap from Wednesday. What a push. What a push. If you guys did get it, well done. Called it pretty perfectly. The lower time frame just kind of threw me off a bit there. But that was the whole reason I was looking for shorts. 30-minute grab the highs. The candle was bearish. Bam. Massive push down. Massive, massive push down. On one money, it's $1,000. 100 tick, one contract, $1,000. Didn't lock out my account. Caught some of this move down. Entry at 3060.4. 3060.4, wow. 3060.4. Yeah, incredible, man. Yeah, that's why I got short earlier. Yeah, insane short, man. Well done. That's an absolutely insane short. Oh, wait, sorry. 30. Oh, on this move down. 33.24. Yeah, nice. 24.1. Yeah, beautiful, man. That was the rebreak of them 5-minute lows. See, I would have held this sell stop if it had flipped down in this 5-minute. Like this. That's what I'm saying. If we rebreak these lows, we can look for this short. Risk off above this zone. All the way back down to fulfill this range. 70 ticks. Huge. I was in sells closed when it flipped bullish. This always happens. I close early when I see it go in the wrong direction. Have you got any tips? Well, you're probably scared of losing money, which means you're probably trading too big of size than you should be trading. Therefore, reduce the risk and get comfortable, man. Who cares if you lose money? As long as you follow your plan, that's all you got. That's all you can do. Don't worry too much about losing money or losing a trade. Losing a trade doesn't matter. It's just a trade. As long as you're following your plan, you should be consistently making money. Do I use the orb with GC? Nah, I don't, man. No, not something I use personally. I use pure price action. Do you feel like you question yourself and doubt yourself and miss trades? Not very often. Nah, not really. I mean, on this situation, yeah, but it's just because the 5 minutes just choppy. I didn't hesitate on this trade though. It was just a bit choppy. You know, you're grabbing lows, and the 15 was also almost flipping bullish. Then you would come back down. So. Nah, I wasn't on the charts then, unfortunately, man. But also, there was no real liquidity level at that point. You were trying to trade a range. Could have gone either way. You grabbed lows, you pushed up. You grabbed highs, you pushed up. It was a decent push though. But if I was shorting from here, yeah, I'd have to manage the second you come into support, which is too tight of a range for me to want to play. The best shorts were up here because you had like you short up here into the lows, which was a good liquidity. You had 70 ticks, but this was just trying to trade a little bit of a range. Like this could have easily in this trade, after such a massive push down, this here could have easily just pushed up massively. I was waiting for that 6:35 time. The Discord group's just on the website. Everything's on the website. Go and have a look. There's a video introducing it all as well. Everything's on there. Is it a buy now? What are the markets doing? The market's going up or down? The market's bullish or bearish? If you said bearish, there's your answer, man. I mean that in the nicest way possible. Why would it be a buy? The markets are literally pushing down. Tell the truth. You have a second monitor with an ICT chart on it. I have a second monitor with ICT on Zoom, showing me how he created the algorithms and what he is programmed for today. I would show you, but he told me not to. He said keep it a secret. I actually said, yeah, you had to short here because there was a fair value gap to the left and an order block. He's actually in my earpiece. You can't see. He was the one that was telling me to sell this because you had liquidity down here. I just didn't listen to him, and now he's getting aggressive in my ear like he does on his Twitter rants. Yeah, me and ICT created the algorithm. Yep. Well, you know when that story when he said he got kidnapped and put in a van. It was actually both of us. It was a really. Tell us the story where ICT got kidnapped. Yeah, we both got kidnapped. It was terrifying. We literally, both of us, we were just sat there creating the algorithm, and these dudes just pull up in this white van, like literally put balaclavas over our head and chucked us in the back of the van. It was like, yeah, it was fucking so scary. They're like, what are you doing creating the algorithm? I was like, I don't know, I'm just following ICT's, my dad. And then, yeah, that's all I can say. I'd love to say more, but yeah, I don't want to get in trouble. Because they could be listening now. One time when I was in Singapore, I zoomed into the JP Morgan office and they had my streams up. It was crazy. They had my face up and they had ICT's face up as well. Crazy. ICT is your dad. What's more crazy is a full-grown man told that story. Literally, fully grown man pretended he got kidnapped and put in a van for saying he created the algorithm. I hope to be at that level of delusion and trading someday. Look at this, gold's still ripping, guys. Gold's still ripping. This is painful. This is the whole entire damn short we wanted. So what could we see for London Open? Oh, I don't know. I do not know. More selling, maybe. Look at this daily, guys. Came up, grabbed the highs, ripping lower. Could we come all the way back down to Wednesday's low? Yeah, maybe. It's a huge push down. Full-grown men believed him. That's a great point. I might just start doing that, actually. I might build a cult. And you guys want to join my cult? Aaron Trades cult. Hey, you just don't understand the algorithm. Goldie still squeezing lower here, guys. Damn, this is so painful to watch because this is the whole... I mean, I wouldn't have been holding it this long, but this is the whole short we wanted. But I can't... honestly, I will not chase this. I could chase this, but I won't chase it. It makes zero sense. Yeah, you wouldn't chase it. You wouldn't start selling now. You wouldn't start buying now. He's my dad and uncle, yeah. It's just exactly the same thing, man. Just grabs highs and lows a little bit more. Moves in the exact same way, though. Shouldn't really be confusing. It's just price action is pretty much identical. Just sometimes can grab highs and lows more. Seen a 60 square foot framed picture of Aaron in a reception of HSBC complex in London. Yeah, 100%, man. Don't expose me like that. You weren't supposed to tell anyone that. 5-minute flip page. Yeah, I know, literally. It's crazy. Dropping like nuts here, guys. It's kind of painful to watch, but yeah, I'm not gonna chase it. I'm not gonna chase it, unfortunately. It's the whole move down. We wanted shorts into these lows. That was our beautiful liquidity level. So yeah, I don't know what London's gonna bring. I'll be honest, guys. We'll see. Thank you for the short idea. Got the money. Yeah, amazing, man. Well done. If you did sell it, good job. The idea was pretty much perfect. That lower time frame just threw me off. And it's not only that, it's also when this was looking bullish, I was looking at the 15, I was like, oh, this 15 could actually easily flip bullish and come up and grab some highs. So it was almost like, you know, we were actually in a little bit of a range here. You hadn't really broken out of this range after a very overextended push in the London session. Asian session. We've already ripped down 300 ticks. So I was pretty much thinking, you know, you can, you know, if you do rip, you're probably going to push into here today. But I was also like, you could probably also have a bit of a retracement as well. So by the time you actually broke out, you're already back at the liquidity level. That 15 flip, I mean, 200 ticks, but we didn't know we were going to come that low. So by the time we actually broke out, it was, yeah, pretty much already hitting the lows. Which is a little bit tough, but yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, 5-minute flip. What we got in the 5-minute flip? Into the lows. 40 ticks. It's crazy. Stop, sir? No such thing. What time is it? But, you know, although it is pretty tough and painful to watch this push because we did see it pretty well, it is also very interesting to see how much that 635 time is actually moving. It's been very, very interesting to see that 635. I don't know why, but I've never really noticed 635 to move like that. I don't know if it's just something that's been happening recently, or maybe we just noticed it more, but 635 has been having some like ridiculous moves here. Absolutely ridiculous moves. I don't know if it's something to do with the Frankfurt Open or something like that, or the European markets opening, but it has literally been that 635 candle. It's been crazy. There you go. There's your. See, if you took that 5-minute flip, there's your 30 ticks, 40 ticks. Yep. Let me see, man. Yep. Yeah, that's the thing. I was short from. I don't want to draw on because it's going to pain me. I'm going to start revenge trading. I was short from all the way up here today on my funded account as well. I was short from all the way up here. And I literally just got out just there as well. That was ridiculous. Now I got out here. I got out at these lows. And then... yeah, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing, yeah. JCap's IT. Yeah, he is a good trader actually. He has traded it very well. Yeah, he got a huge payout from Apex. Huge. And I got taken out break even. Yeah, I got taken out break even on one of my accounts on this one as well, man. I had it on 2 of my other ones, but I also got break even. I actually shorted this flip here, this 5-minute flip, and I hit like 40 ticks. So I was like, oh, I'm just gonna manage risk. Imagine if I just held like just a little runner. I'd be retired. I'd be done for the year. Into these lows. What's that? $4,000. So London Open's going to be interesting today, guys. We filled in the gap from Wednesday, which is huge. We created a double top. We came up. We liquidated the highs. You come right down for the double bottom. Isn't that crazy? Just level to level, liquidity to liquidity. Wait, didn't ICT invent liquidity? No, I'm joking, don't. So let's not start that again. Yeah, from Apex, yeah. He got a crazy payout, man. It's incredible. No, I'm not saying ICT strategies don't work. I just don't think he can trade. I know he can't trade. And he knows he can't trade. I don't care about whether his strategies work or not. It's just different names for the same stuff we use. Leave runners party straight because gold doesn't really usually drop like this. Like, how often have we seen gold drop like this? Like, gold typically like has these runners never work for me on gold because you have these dips down and you have these steep pullbacks where it can just get you before pushing lower. So I prefer just to have my entry and be out. I'm not saying it doesn't work, man. I was just having a joke. I think it's complete analysis paralysis for most traders though. And a lot of it is just glorified names for stuff that's been used for years. But yeah, I know plenty of people who trade SMC concepts, yep. That's all trading is, just different perspectives. There's no right or wrong way to trade. I just think the fact that someone pretended they got kidnapped and put in the back of a van because they create the argument is absolutely ludicrous. Whether they work or not, that story is absolutely amazing. So we got decent hourly breakout there, guys. Coming up for a top wick. Could you come down and re-squeeze hourly lows? Yes, you probably could. But where on earth are we going to manage risk? I don't know. I do not know. I do not know. It's such a nice push, though. Such a nice push. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Probably come down, re-grab these lows, guys. There's nowhere for me to short this with a valid stop. What you got? About 30 ticks into lows. Me trying to scalp 30 ticks after we've just dropped like 300 is aggressive. Aggressive. Very, very, very aggressive. Great call though. Great call. Man. MS works too, volume works, time liquidity works, EMA all works. Yeah, absolutely, man. It all works. It's all about what works for you as well. There's no such thing. It's good thing about trading. There's no right or wrong. Let's go Chinese for a second. There's no right or wrong way to trade. I studied ICT for a while, but quickly realized that 80% of the lectures were just him flexing Zico. Yeah, he does. He gets pretty aggressive. I quite like his rants. They're pretty funny. Flexing Zico, yeah. Tori makes money off trend lines. Did she create those too? No, ICT created them. That's a ridiculous question. ICT create trend lines as well. I mean, I hope we pull back before we jump on the top step stream because this is a huge push down. Look at the 4 hour. They came up, grabbed the highs, broke back bearish. 4 hour opened and just sent it. Absolutely sent it. Remember, guys, we're going live on Top Step in about 25 minutes as well, so be sure to head over to the Top Step channel where we will continue the live stream. I'm not going to wrap up just yet. I still want to see if I can get these sells. It's going to be very tough, though. All right, full margin NQ. Full margin NQ. Where's the TP and stop loss? Yep. Yeah, definitely, man, yep. Literally, it was a perfect double bottom. Came down, ripped it. 635 with the bang. I want to just have a quick look, see if it's always pretty much done this. I don't know, I've never really spotted it before. Where is it? Let's have a look. I mean, it's a bit of a range day anyway, but let's have a look. 635. 635. Pull back. How's copper looking? Yeah, we'll look at copper as well, man. Absolutely. We'll save that for the top step stream. We'll have a look at all markets. Who trades better, boys or girls? I think girls, to be honest. I think girls are more logical than men. Oh, I don't know about you, though. I don't know about this one. That's a different story. But in general, yeah. I think the females do I'm not even going to bother. I'll just leave it there. Statistically make better traders. I feel like I've heard that somewhere before. 685. A little bit, yeah. A little bit of a push. Not as ridiculous as recently, though. Stupid question, boss man. No such thing, man. No such thing as a stupid question. During the challenge on Top Step, what is the best drawdown percent per day that you are willing to risk? It depends on what count size you're using. But let's say if we're going for a 50, our overall drawdown is $2,000 when we're starting the account. So for me personally, I don't really want to lose more than, let's say, worst case scenario, $750 a day. I don't want to lose more than that. That's like the maximum. Obviously, I have had days where I have lost more than that. But I don't really want to lose any more than that. Let me see if I can log in and show you. What was my biggest losing day on this combine? Quote with the day from Top Step. Never add to a loser. I like that. So if I just show you, let's see. I had some pretty big losers here. What was this loser? 800, 400. This day was like an anomaly, but it's like that was a big losing day. But I try not to lose more than like 500 to 750 ideally. It's quite a big chunk. This was a big chunk here. Then we had a good win, and then another bit of a chunk. It's a bit of a chop couple of days, but then we got the rhythm back, and we were keeping the losses small, and minus what 400. Where was that? Yeah, minus 400, minus 163, and then decent push. Which, you know, even for the fund, that I still follow the same plan. Average 120, 90. I have had this pretty much first couple of days I got this. I did have a big loss, which is the big loss since I've had the account. It was a minus 1,200. See? But very rare that happens. I like to try and keep them at least like, you know, minus 200, minus 300, minus 400, minus 500. I think it's a pretty good sweet spot, man. You risk any more than that. I would put like a max lockout for like 1,000. Locked out for the day. See you Monday. Yeah, nice one, Mikey. See you Monday, man. Enjoy your weekend. Good job on the payout this week as well, man. Very well deserved. Yeah, weekly looking very bearish now. Yeah, that's a good point. Let's have a look at that weekly. Which is kind of nice to see on gold, to be honest. It's better than peaking all-time highs. If we close like this, let's say if this week we don't close grabbing like any lows, next week if we get a top wick, we're going to have some beautiful sells next week. Really, really nice sells. They lost them at set of 500 on my trade event. Yeah, nice, nice, nice. 500 is good. 500 is good, man. Might get something thrown at you. Yeah, honestly, it depends on how well you can manage risk and what size you're trading. I think 200 for me would be a little bit too small. It depends on how many trades you want to give yourself for the day. I don't really set dollar risk amount. I just set like a trade amount and how I'm personally feeling on the day. Flipping bearish and come to the lows here, guys. It depends on how I feel mentally for the day. Like if I've lost 500 on a day, but I still feel like I'm pretty in the zone, I'm not emotional, I can still make good decisions, then I can take a little bit more risk. I might reduce my size. I'd say like 750 to 800 is like where I'm like, okay, cool, like I'm out. So I would set a max loss limit at like 1,000 as like a worst case scenario. Then it locks you out. That's why some funding firms do still have the max daily loss limit as like a soft breach. It's cool that Top Step removed it, but I still think it's good to have it there for you just in case anything happens. So if you hit it, you don't blow your account, but at least it locks you out for the day. I think the lockout feature is honestly one of the best features. Yeah, stop caring about the money. Absolutely, man. Just want to focus on get my EV. Yeah, absolutely, man. That's it. Yeah, don't even focus on my. Honestly, I have a video coming out soon, guys, where I talk about how I passed all of these accounts, how I've grown the balances, etc., and what has helped me. And I talk a lot about it in that, which I'll try and post on the weekend. About changing it to ticks, hiding your P&L, hiding all of that stuff. But yeah, we will. Yeah, there's no loss limit on Top Step. No, there's no daily loss limit at all, which is good. I still think it's important to put it on there, but yeah, there's no daily loss limit on Top Step. Zoom guys, give me 2 seconds. All right, YouTube guys, I will wrap up there. We had a fantastic call on the gold shorts. Unfortunately, it was very difficult to catch because we had such a big move down pre-London. However, guys, I'm going to be jumping on the Top Step channel in about 20 minutes. So if you guys do want to continue watching, we'll see if we get some more trades. I will trade one of my other accounts. Then I'll see you guys there. Just go onto YouTube, type in Top Step, and you guys will see me there, and I'll talk to you guys there. And any questions you guys do have that I may have missed, shoot them over on the Top Step channel, and we'll make it a very educational and good eds of the week. So appreciate you guys tuning in here on my channel. We'll go live again pre-London every single day next week, so stick around, and I'll see you guys on the Top Step channel. Cheers, guys.